Hello, this is Feel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for Libra, February 2021. First couple cards. Okay, let's see. Page of Wands, Six of Wands. Let's see, I'll put those there so you can see them. Couple more cards for Libra. That was an instant double flip, right, guys? Okay, I hope everyone's doing well. I've been doing the readings today, and hopefully they'll be posted tomorrow. I still have a few more to go. Libra, February 2021. Show me, Libra. Oh, okay, I'm going to let those drop. Okay. I'm going to let those drop, and I'm going to let these drop. I hope you guys saw that on camera. They felt like they were going to come out, so I said, why not? Because I could see that they could split. Okay, here we go. First one, Two of Wands. Then we have the Fool. Then, oh, we had more cards. The Empress, that's the energy right now that you're holding, like your center. The Three of Coins. We have the Page of Coins. Two more cards for Libra. What's going on with you? I feel like there's a lot of pages going on here, like a lot of kind of fresh start. I feel like there's a lot of young blood here. Something like that. Let me see, though. Let me make sure before I start talking. Two more cards for Libra. All I need is two. Oof. I felt like it was like, okay. Two more cards for Libra. I really love when you guys see the flip on the camera, you know, because I just feel like it feels, again, authentic. It's a classic true shuffle. And I used to I used to draw the cards, and I still do. And I might switch to that on the next reading, just because it does take a lot of time to get the energy going. Okay, we have Five of Swords. And I feel like you're a mixed bag this beginning of the month, February. Got a lot of stuff. Let's see what the universe says. One more card. Okay, you saw that. See, I love that. But it does, again, look, another page. What did I say? What did I say? Like a lot of young stuff going on here. All right, let's see. That can mean a lot of things. So we start off with the Page of Wands. So, and then we have, I'm going to look at this real quick, and the Six of Wands. And then you have the Two of Wands. Oh my. The whole front row, the whole top row. I feel like you're on your way to something that makes you feel really, really good about yourself. I feel like you're heading in the right direction when it comes to kind of like the moral compass. I feel like you've been doing something that's going to be praised. Maybe you thought outside the box. Maybe you took a risk. Kind of innocently, I feel like. You even took it kind of innocently, like you just did something. But what it did is it really helped somebody because you're getting praise for it. I do feel like innocently, like you did something that, you know, you just you thought about it, you did something, and it shifted things into a good spot. And so people are noticing what you did. You know, maybe you just kind of stepped up and decided to take kind of a stronger role in something that you naturally enjoy doing. And it's showing that not only is it honorable, but it feels good, and others feel good about the actions that you took. Now, the Two of Wands, I feel like you might have had to go against the grain, though, with somebody. Like, in other words, you did good here, but maybe you had to split off and maybe like not agree with somebody else, kind of leave someone behind who wasn't willing to kind of connect and move forward with you. Perhaps it could be even the opposite of that, whereas somebody is meeting you in the middle. Somebody worked with you on something and it helped create something here that is that's working out really well for you and other people. You know what I mean? You might have had to leave some people behind, but it was kind of innocently. You just kind of felt like, well, I got to do this, and it's the right thing, and it feels good, so I'm going to do it. Right? That's it. You didn't even. It's a no-brainer almost for you. And maybe somebody also stepped up and kind of thought the same thing, and maybe those actions. Maybe you worked with somebody on something, and those actions kind of paid off for you guys, for both of you or just you yourself. What it did is it just kind of showed your abilities, your like your I'm hearing open concept. Like I feel like you were thinking more outside the box, and I feel like whatever this was, it really helped kind of lift you up into more where you're more being noticed now. You know what I mean? Like you're being acknowledged for things that maybe before you weren't being acknowledged for. So something you did really helped bring you up and out of the shadows. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling. This Two of Wands energy, I do feel like you had to kind of walk away from something or people in order to kind of take over this situation. But I really feel it was a really good decision. A really good decision. Because I see the praise and the acknowledgement going your way, in your direction. So it's really nice. Actually, this is like a real calming 3 cards in the Wands. I just kind of like it. It just feels nice. Let's go to the next. And so, your energy is the Empress card, which kind of fits those 3 on top. I didn't even realize, because whatever you did up here was kind of thoughtful. It was conscious. Maybe you're thinking of the greater good here. And that would be like the Empress energy, right? That's like someone who's being selfless and cares for others. The Empress is like the mother, and then taking care of the child. So, I mean, you could see where that kind of relates to that read I just told you. It's like you were thinking about the health and well-being of others somehow, their stability. Something you did just really helped. And that sounds really great. So let me just go back to this other card. So the Fool. Okay, what's kind of funny is I feel like maybe you weren't even getting that respect or praise. Maybe people thought you were immature or young in the past. Maybe, maybe. Or maybe you don't always step up and show maturity. But whatever it is that happened did show a level of, it just showed a level of maturity. I feel like you kind of walked into something and it worked out. It just worked out. You might have just walked into it casually, but because of your action or reaction, it was like, it was very fitting and very good, and it just kind of worked out for you. Your energy here, the Empress card, again, it's about like the touch, the motherly touch, the just like the natural, right? Like just the natural instinct, the natural connection between God, human, and earth, you know? And I feel like maybe this month you're feeling more connected, Libra, than you've ever really ever felt before. And I know that sounds kind of silly, but maybe, but I do feel that. I mean, this Empress energy, it's like that's kind of the way you're feeling. So whatever this energy is, it feels positive, and so I really would like you to enjoy it and embrace it. And it feels like it's almost kind of fitting for you. If it hasn't before, it feels like it now. You've stepped into this new role where maybe you're naturally better at this, at being in the Empress energy, than being the Fool or being the youth, the young buck, or the young kid on the block. You know, yeah, that's kind of something like this. Maybe people just didn't respect you as much before. Like I said, something that you kind of did help bring you out of the shadows. And I'm hearing that. And so we're going to move over to the next card, which is the Three of Coins. Three of Coins can mean different things. But here, this card, it's showing people, I think they're like, it's kind of like a group of people gathered, and there's somebody up on top putting their mark on this arch, right? And it's Three of Coins, so it's the Three of Pentacles. So it's almost like whatever this is, it's kind of working very well. Well enough that it could be permanently placed there. And these people are almost kind of enforcing that energy. Collectively, they might be writing things down, rules, maybe just doing something that's productive and even more permanent. So it could be that here, the energy or your energy or how it relates to you, again, maybe you've stepped up to the plate in some manner. Do I dare just say too, like, maybe somebody, okay, there's different things here. First, maybe somebody here is with child, and so somebody here stepped up and did the honorable thing by possibly even marrying that person, or stepping up and saying, this is my child, something like this, you know. Or perhaps somebody here helped somebody out of helped a group of people out of something, and whatever it was it was the right, it feels like the right decision. And because it feels good, it's been kind of established almost. Let's see what that is. I can't tell if this is work right now. Or, I mean, this starts feeling like work, but this is something more about you and how you feel in February. I feel like you're just coming into these new things. You're with new eyes and like youthful eyes, like for the first time on some of this. And I know it sounds a little off, but I say that because you have the Page of Wands, you have the Page of Coins, and you have the Page of Swords. So let's keep going, and then I will talk. The Fool could be kind of like youthful behavior as well. So there's like beginnings happening here for you. Like new starts, fresh starts are starting to come up. They're coming up. Maybe there is with the Page of Coins, the beginning of like a new position, like a new job, a new position in life, maybe even. And it's kind of like you're kind of being heavenly guided to it. You're being guided. This could be because of the actions above that I talked about. So like doors are starting to open up for you, but they're like opening up like just a little, right? Maybe before you were a little more foolish, and now people are kind of starting to see you in a different light. Next card, Five of Swords. So, and then we have the Page of Swords. So towards the end, you have these two cards with swords. I feel like these opportunities that are coming to you, they don't come easy. And maybe some people don't like the fact that you're receiving attention. Maybe you've had to tolerate like some ignorance, some judgment. And that's why there's this face on this card where like you've kind of had to deal with like others' opinions, and it just gets old, It's like I stepped up, I did something kind of good here, and I'm being pooped on, or I'm getting static, or people are envious of my success, or my little bit of happiness, my little bit of growth. Some people just don't know how to view it and respect it. So you have some naysayers, some people that just don't, maybe it's those people that you left behind, right? That I was talking about, that you had to kind of maybe come to a fork on the road, and you kind of had to leave some people behind. Maybe they weren't helpful, in this scenario in February. And so the Page of Swords is the last card. And so some people say it's chatter and talk, and I feel like I do feel like some people are just not happy kind of with the good things happening maybe here. And there is probably some talk. I feel like some people are saying like, well, I don't know, what, that wasn't, that big of a deal, or why does that person maybe get the good luck, or why does that person get to get promoted, or why does that person get noticed? Why don't I get noticed? And so there's some energy there on the table that That's kind of shows that some people, some of the group maybe that you left behind are still in that immature status. There's a lot of youth here. There's a lot of beginnings and a lot, I feel like it's young. So it could be beginning or it could be like the youth. So it could be a work situation and a personal situation all mixed together. It could easily be a family situation or families having differences. Someone maybe did something, someone else noticed it. Maybe another sibling or family member is not feeling it. And maybe people didn't view you a certain way, but you really kind of come a long way with this Empress energy. Very loving, very honorable. It's almost like you're continuing, like you've decided to take on this cycle and make it a healthy cycle versus a combative cycle or childish cycle. You've kind of stepped into yourself, Libra, and you've stepped into like adulthood or maturity, and you're kind of willing, you're more concrete, you're more solid because of it. And therefore too, you might be entrusted with certain responsibilities. That could be this card, the Three of Coins. And you might be getting offered more money or a position if we're talking work. And that's where some people aren't really happy. There might be some negativity, backlash, chatter. But that's them, that's them. I feel like no matter what's going on here in February, you've honestly tried to do the honorable thing. Whether you're a female and you're having a child, whether you saw somebody in pain and you helped them out, whether you're a male and you stepped up when you saw something or noticed something and you stepped in and you took an adult role, a caring role, an honorable role. It's almost like there's no other higher role in this. I mean, the Empress is such a strong card in this particular deck. It's almost like Madonna and Child, right? Like it's like like the Virgin Mary vibe, something like this. I'm not sure exactly what I'm saying. It's not quite Virgin Mary, but it's, again, male or female. It's like you're in a beautiful state. There's such beauty in this card. You're no longer a kid. You're no longer a fool. Whatever that sounds like. You're not these things anymore. You stepped into a new role. And that's really nice. I think some other people, maybe they just don't understand. Maybe they haven't stepped into their, higher vibration. And you have. You're in a higher vibration. And these people might still be like in a lower level vibration. They haven't had the opportunity for that kind of spurt of growth like you have. Let's see. What else? What else do I see? I think I'm going to leave it there because I feel like that is a good read. I think everybody can take a piece of that and try to kind of connect with it. It's like something here there's a good act here, and I mean this on in a good way. An honorable act, a good act was done, something like this, and it got noticed. It's giving you some new opportunities. It's kind of cementing things for you. You may have some people that just don't like it, but I feel like they're just envious of your growth. Yeah, yeah. And you've kind of maybe had to part ways with some people, but I feel like it was really good for you. It was good for you. It really was. Maybe these people were holding you back, and so you were holding yourself back, you know? That's kind of what I'm feeling. Okay, so Libra, I am Fuel the Soul, and I hope you're liking these reads. If you please, would you please share or like these videos, whatever they say? And if you want to subscribe, that would be even better. I will be back with the reading mid-month, and also in a couple of weeks, I'm going to try the TikTok deal. And maybe I'll let you guys know about that. You know, I'll shoot you guys a message, and then you guys maybe want to jump on, and I'll do TikTok. And I'll answer questions for you guys. I guess TikTok's short, but I don't know. Or I can do live. So again, Libra, this is a really nice read. I feel like there's light around you. There's like beauty around you, male or female. There's this light around you. And I almost want to cry. My one of my eyes wants to cry for you. So I want this for you, and I want pieces of this, and I want the good parts of this read to connect with you. I do. I feel a little bit misty. And so I hope this read relates to you, and that the good parts of this read make you feel good about who you are, what you stand for, and the fact that I feel like you've like ascended to a higher vibration. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. And I'll see you mid-month, okay? Nice feel for you, okay? Good energy. I'll see you later. Bye, Libra.